What is poppin', guys? It really has been a while since I posted a video on here. I don't know how long it's been, maybe a few weeks or something, but it's been a while, bro. You know, life gets to you, lose motivation, run out of video ideas, content. I kind of done everything I want to do to this car at this point, so it's like right now it's more like telling you guys what you should and shouldn't do or what to look out for and stuff like that. So that's kind of why it's like I don't have consistent content to put out, because trust me, if I would have recorded me building this car, I mean, maybe done like 4 transformations of this car, different wheels, different you know, fitment, I was on coils, bags, all that good stuff. So, you know, I have done a lot of stuff with this car, right? So all that stuff I really didn't record. So that's kind of why it's hard for me to always put out content consistently. But no matter what, can't make excuses. We get into it now. And you know, today's video, honestly, I want to bring out, because I don't really know if I've seen like other Genesis Coupe content creators, whether it be a 3.8, a 2.0, BK1 or BK2, make this video. But I've seen like other car creators make it, so I'm like, why not make it for like, you know, this car? Because I haven't really seen it made for this car. But it was gonna send it, huh? But anyways, basically my main topic of this video, which is gonna be the title of this video most likely, is you know, do I regret buying the Genesis Coupe, right? Do I regret buying the Jenny? And if I do, why? If I don't, why? I'm kind of just gonna go over that. Maybe there's some things I regret doing, and kind of just go off of that. Sorry guys, I'm trying to focus on driving. Let me get into the right lane. Alright guys, picking up where we left off. Like I was saying, just haven't seen nobody with a Jenny do it, but maybe they have and I just missed it. I don't really watch Jenny content too much because, you know, I kind of already did everything I wanted to do. So I just watch it if I'm like bored or there's someone that actually is putting out good Jenny content, which there's not a lot of Jenny creators out there. You know, I realize that more and more. Oh, these bikes are flying. Home skillet. Let me get in that right lane. Oh shit. Yeah, that was a little too close. I don't fuck with that. Damn, freaking Florida traffic, man. I hate Florida traffic sometimes, bro. People just need to leave Florida for real. Those bikes are cutting up, though. But yeah, guys, let's get straight to it. So, number 1. Y'all probably didn't know this. I mean, I don't think really majority of people would know this. But originally, I was actually supposed to cop a Toyota 86, right? It was like a 2018. It was on coils, straight pipes. I think it had a tune on it, you know, burbles, or not burbles, but like poppings, all that shit. So it was fully like modded. It had all the goodies and stuff. It was a clean colorway. It was like an orange, is that orange colorway, and it was the 86 limited edition, whatever, blah blah blah. And it was I think it was like 2018 or something. Anyways, deal did not go through. You know, I really wanted an FRS. I always watched Chris Borges, and I was like, yo, FRSs are so tough, bro. I want an FRS so bad. But when I saw Toyota 86 come up, I was like, bro, I gotta have this. Deal didn't go through. Dude was just like being super difficult. I'm not really gonna go into details about it, but it was being super difficult. And deal just didn't go through right. It wasn't meant to be. Then almost bought another one. It was a rebuild title though, but it was a bad wide body one. On wheels, everything was done to it. Thing is though, I didn't know it was rebuilt. It literally said clean title on the website, and they didn't have the Carfax posted. So I just was like, all right. And I called them to double check, hey, is this a clean title? They said, yeah, it's a clean title. Pull up, wasted like 3 hours of my time. And then at the end, before like, I mean, I was about to get the numbers. I was like, wait, like, is this a clean title car? And they were like, no, it's not. It's a rebuild, I think. And I was like, dude, are you serious? You're sales guy. How do you not know if it's rebuilt or clean title? And he was like, let me go check for you. 10 minutes later, he comes back talking about it's rebuilt, but like, you know, it's got all this done to it. I'm like, bro, I don't give a shit what it's got done to it, to be honest, man. Like, bro, can I stop freaking getting calls, bro? Like, I don't really give a shit what's done to it, bro. I don't want to rebuild title car. Like, my pops was not fucking with no rebuilt title car. I was not messing with no rebuilt title car. Like, I was not even into cars like that yet. I still had my GTI, and there was some stuff done to that car, but like, I wasn't really into cars like how I am now. I wasn't that knowledgeable. I wasn't obsessed with them. You know, I wasn't like fully into them. So rebuilt title was pretty scary, and I didn't really know much about it to begin with. And bags and stuff, I didn't know much about it either. So yes, it was cool and all, but bro, that car was way too like built for me to go and risk financing it and shit. You know, it just didn't make any sense at the time. So that ended up not working out. I was like, dude, maybe FRS is not for me. And I seen this car on, like, this dude posted it up, and I was like, yo, this is in my area, Facebook Marketplace. And I'm like, yo, price isn't bad. It's in my budget. And this car looked kind of badass, bro. Like, it looked really good. I didn't really know too much about it. I was like, damn, it's got luxury. It's got leather buckets with the mesh inserts. It's got a nice screen. It's got, like, everything it kind of needs, right? And I was like, huh, they're pretty quick. Now, I didn't know there was a 3.8 and 2.0 at the time. I did barely any research on this car, to be completely honest with you guys. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I don't really remember the buying process of this car. I just remember when before I went to buy it, like before I met up with the guy, the first time we met up, I was literally like flying out the country like 2 days later. So he didn't want to like settle for the price that I had. Then I was like, all right, bro, I'm leaving the country, so let me know, bro. You know, we talked here and there while I was out of the country. I was like, hey, when I get back, we'll see what's up. We still got the car, we'll see if we can make something work. He's like, all right, bet. We kind of met in the middle on his price and my price. I still feel like I should have gotten a better deal, to be completely honest, because he kind of lied to me about some stuff. But then again, the car did come with some goodies, so kind of made up for that price difference. But it wasn't like, whoa, buddy. What's up with people like not knowing how to drive today, bro? This guy's backing up in the middle of the road. Anyways, so yeah, that was that. And then I bought a car, and I was like super excited. I think I bought it for my, like, right before my 18th birthday. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, right before my birthday I bought it. So that was super sick, bro. I was like, yo, I did this shit by myself, you feel me, for myself. And, you know, a little light come up, and I felt good about it. And then the car was on coils, wheels, with a blow-off valve. And I was like, yeah, bro, this is cool. But like after like 2 months, I started getting obsessed, bro. Like, one of my boys had bags. He started talking about this, that, stands, this and that. I'm like, what the all right, bro. So me being me, I had to do it, and I had to extreme it. I couldn't just like baby it. No, I had to go all the way. And that's the type of person I am. So went all the way, bro. You know, we did all the phases. If you guys look at my older YouTube videos, or if you go check out the car's Instagram, it's gonna be in the bio and stuff, or down below the video. You guys know what I'm talking about. You'll see, bro. I really did take it to the extreme, bro. Like, really had my fun. Really did some phases with this car. And yeah, basically, did everything I wanted to do on this car. And kind of like at the point where I just enjoy it being a daily for what it is. You know, it's quick. You know, get up and go. I just raced my boys FRS. Come on, bro. You already know I won that shit. So that's another thing. I'm like, damn, I'm kind of glad I didn't buy an FRS. Yes, they are a good car. I'm not saying they're not. They are a little smaller. They're not as luxurious, but they are Japanese. So, you know, they're known to be more reliable. They're known to hold more value. Stuff like that. Japanese cars in general, you know, over Korean market. The Korean market's always been like, it's recently really made it come up. Even though, in my opinion, this is the best car Hyundai's ever released in their entire lives. Like, the new Genesis cars are super sick, but they're not Hyundai. They're like just their Genesis now, for real, you know? But this is the best car that Hyundai's ever released. Now, to really answer your question, I'm actually going to pick the video back up when I get to spot I filmed out before, but I'm kind of still driving, so I will pick it up when we get there, and I'll really give y'all my take on if I regret it, because that's really, I guess, the $1 million question. So I'll pick it up in a sec, guys. It will be a second for y'all. All right, boys, this is just a random spot that I stopped at. I am finishing this video a few days later. Life's been happening, you know, I've been busy and whatnot, but just to get to the point, bro, really just to sum up this video, bro, no, I do not regret buying this car, bro. I've loved this car. Everything about it has been good to me. Buying it was honestly a great purchase. I'm glad that, like, the deal that I had with that FRS or 86 fell through, because this was a way better deal at the end of the day. Like, the Jenny is, in my opinion, a much better car than FRS. All right, security just pulled up. But anyways, if you want, you know, something quick, something that gets up and goes, this is the whip for you, bro. 3.8 or the 2.0, they're both great. I would, if you really just want straight performance, but you don't really like care about the turbo and all that extra stuff, I would definitely say the 3.8. But if you want to hear that turbo and possibly upgrade to a bigger turbo, 2.0 for sure. BK1 and BK2 are both great. I fuck with the BK2 more because the interior got better and the exterior got better. And yeah, to be honest, either or, can't go wrong with either or, bro. But realistically, it's good for the money. It's better than its competitors. It gets the whole job done, and people can never really tell what the fuck you're driving unless they're into cars, because Genesis badge and all that good stuff, you know, it's just a slept-on brand, and it's only gotten better since this car. Now that Genesis has become more of its own brand, it's just gotten better. So I really can't tell you guys anything more. It's all love to the whole KDM scene. I like Korean cars in general. I think they're really good. I think Japanese cars are great as well, but Korean cars are more slept on, and I feel like you just get more for the bang for the buck, you feel me? And they also have like a really unique look to them for the most part. But other than that, boys, like I said, no, I do not regret buying this car. I would definitely recommend it to anybody who wants a coupe that still has some space in it and can get up and go when it has to. Hope to continue making some vids for you guys. We'll see, you know, where life takes me, but I've been pretty busy recently, so I'll try and stay more active. But other than that, I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace, safety, and make sure you guys take care of yourselves and your loved ones.